Zach Daly with the final weekend preview for the 2014-2015 year. We'll get things started with the Army West Point baseball team, who hosts Service Academy rival Air Force for 3 games this weekend, Friday at 7, Saturday at 4, and Sunday at 1. Head coach Matt Reed is looking to his roster next year to see what this team can do against Air Force as they start to build for the future.
Weekend. We got a lot of guys coming in next year as freshmen, and I'm really excited about the class. It's going to be a great fall, but we live in the moment, and we're all about today, getting better at practice. We're all about what we do tomorrow, the next day, and to play this game hard every game this weekend. That's the number one goal.
The women's rugby team will host the ACRA Sevens Championships this weekend at the Anderson Rugby Complex. As they look for the championship, they have some stiff competition in their way, like Norwich, who's won the title 3 times, as well as excellent teams like Harvard.
We want to have an opportunity to win the last game of the season. So that's really what we're shooting for, but it's not going to be easy. I mean, you got Norwich 3 times national champ, you got AIC, pretty damn handy too, and Harvard. So it's going to be a bit of a slog, but we'll give it our best shot, that's for sure.
Rounding out the action at West Point this weekend is going to be the highly anticipated matchup for the Army West Point men's lacrosse team against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, who come into this game number 2 in the country. With game time set for 1 p.m. on Saturday, the Black Knights are going to look to avenge last year's 17-16 loss, which happened at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is unlike any other team that we've played all year, maybe dissimilar to most teams that I've played in my time, and just from the fact that they're constantly putting you under pressure defensively. From the minute the ball crosses the midline, whether it's a face-off win, just a simple clearing game, the multitude of things that they do offensively to keep the pressure on you is going to be the biggest task of the year for us. So when you look back at the tape from last year, the majority of the goals were scored and unsettled, really for both teams, but especially for Notre Dame, and we're going to have a couple 3 days to work on that and try and duplicate that in practice and really be very good in the unsettled defense.
Well, that's going to put a wrap on the final weekend preview of the 2014-2015 season. For Night Vision, I'm Zach Daly. We'll see you in the fall, everybody.